Streamlabs didn't want to do it. This one doesn't seem to be working either. Let's give it a couple minutes here. Oh, it finally works. Okay, so Streamlabs, no luck. Lots of luck. Man, that was exhausting. That took like an hour. That took so long. Okay, so Restream is great. Streamlabs, I don't know what you're doing. That was pretty bad from Streamlabs. So I'm gonna do a bunch of audio checking, which is gonna take forever. So I gotta mute my desktop audio, and then I'm just gonna kind of talk and okay, so that one sounds good. So then let's get this chat up. So we'll keep this chat in my little sidebar here. And I have no idea how I'm going to mix the Twitch chat and the YouTube chat. But, you know, other people have probably done it. Okay, and then, let's see. Yeah, that looks fine. And then this one, let's make sure the audio is good. I think if the audio is good on one, it's going to be good on all of them, but might as well check it. Says my bitrate is bad. What's up with that? Okay. Sounds good enough. Good enough for comedy. And that's what this stream is. It's mainly comedic programming. All right. So that bitrate is not me. That is Restream. That's causing that problem. I don't like that, but it ain't me. It's not my fault. Okay, so for everybody just joining, I am trying to do a dual stream, and I think I finally got it working. It took like an hour to get it set up, and that was a pretty painful process. That was a lot of energy exertion to get both of these streams set up, especially because I was messing around with Streamlabs, and Streamlabs just couldn't do it, which I was not expecting. It's also kind of streaming to not the channel I wanted it to stream to. So we're streaming directly to the Universal Data Tool Slack, YouTube channel. And I'd rather stream to my personal, you know what I mean? But turns out YouTube needs like 24 hours or something to get it to work or something that I don't understand. Okay. Just testing the YouTube chat here. I think it's gonna work. And then we have the Twitch chat. Okay. So I got that in my little extra space on my screen. And then we can get to what I actually want to do, which is we have a bunch of people who have reported issues. So we're going to do some open source dev. And I'll leak my email while I'm at it. Which I do every stream quite often. Oh my gosh, I just want to use it in my browser. Don't try to launch an app. It didn't really ask me. You know what I mean? It just kind of tried to do it. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at that one. Let's see, what else are we gonna do? You know, we'll take a look at this one first because this person created I think a pretty good issue. And yeah. Let's move this to a different desktop. Cool. Yeah, all right. Guys, that was so painful. I was like just messing around with stream settings for the longest time. And you have to wait too, because it takes like 10 seconds for these platforms to recognize that you're streaming. So, but it's all over now. Streamlabs hopefully will get their stuff together because I had to pay them to do it. I didn't have to pay Restream to do that. The hosting. You know what I'd actually like to do? I'd like to set it up so that I can see how many viewers I have on YouTube while this is going on. So that's the last I'll do with the messing around with the streaming. But it'd be nice because I streamed last time for a while. That's the last all. Yeah, all right, enough of that. And yeah, I streamed for a while and nobody joined on YouTube, and I didn't know why. I don't even know, how does this even work? Gosh darn it, YouTube. YouTube Studio? I don't know. YouTube actually has like one of the most annoying UXs, I think, for navigation. Like if you get it, you get it, but like they have two sidebars. Like this is basically its own sidebar. All right. Like if I literally know I'm doing a live stream right now. Why don't you show me how to get to my live stream? You know what I mean? Content. I'm streaming right now. There we go. Yeah, see this one, 16 views for a 4-hour stream. It's a little redonkadonk. I didn't have a thumbnail though. I put a really ridiculous thumbnail on this one. Analytics, does that work? Ooh, live control room? I'll take it. Yeah. Concurrent viewer 0. Exactly as expected. Likes 0. All right. All right. Okay, I get it. Chat rate. All right, so we'll put that somewhere sort of within sight. Although, oh, these UIs kind of suck. It's also saying error, please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Currently, keyframes are not being sent often enough, which will cause buffering. Look, that's Restream. It's not me. I might have to just switch to just Twitch. Because I have a feeling, like looking at the bitrate here, it seems to me that this is going to be a ongoing technical issue. Because, yeah, it's saying my stream is unstable, but it's not. Yeah, look at it. It's choppy. Hmm. How choppy is it? How choppy is it? I think Restream's probably freaking out because I'm a free user. Because I didn't want to pay for a second thing today. And it's probably like peak hours. People getting off work and going online and streaming. So, do I want to fix it? I think I'll ride this one out, but somebody will let me know in chat if it's really bad. All right, let's do it. Let's get into the stuff. The main content here. Unstable. I'll do like 5 seconds of debugging. Unstable connectivity. I'm pretty sure mine is good. Twitch is fine. Thank you, Dane. Then I'm just gonna play this one out then. I just don't want to find out later that the quality was super bad and I didn't realize it. So I appreciate that. Hopefully it's all good. I think because it seems fine when I look at it. Anywho, the plan is to fix some open source issues from the Universal Data Tool community. Because they've been posting and I haven't done anything in a while, so I feel like I should probably I think I haven't submitted a commit to this project in like a couple days or maybe almost a week now. So I've just been doing other stuff. I've been doing non-open source stuff, which is why I can't stream. Or soon to be open source stuff, but not currently. Also had to give the old browser switcheroo. I'm on Google Chrome now. I used to be on Brave and Firefox, but then I was like, I can't log into YouTube right now. So so probably more to do with my system than the browser, but switching to Google Chrome fixed it. So what mobile device do I use? I use this guy right here. Nexus, Google Pixel. What phone is this? Hold on. Let's go to About. Pixel 3. Google Pixel 3. Solid device. Although I was on a trip to Egypt and I put it in one of these conveyor belts for x-ray scanning, and it fell and it got completely smashed. And so I was like, oh no, this is terrible. And I went to like one of those repair stores and they repaired it, but then somehow the way they repaired it, it just like smashed again, but like only half. Phone breakage is an unsolved problem, I think. All right, well, anyway, this guy says, hey, all, when doing text classification, is there a way to condense text spacing so that it flows more naturally? Firefox on iOS has a built-in dark mode for websites. That's sick. I like that. I keep getting these ads on YouTube for the Opera gaming browser. Yo, Sugar, what up? How's it going, my man? Yo, thanks for setting up that Among Us stream. That was a good time. More collabs. We need more collabs. Bro, that was like a week ago. I know, forever in stream time. Feels very recent. I've been working on this stupid problem. Like, oh, Sugar's been networking. Sugar should make a second account with Spice One. I agree. Long time no stream. I know. But I'm back. I was like working on some actually, let's not show notifications. I was working on some like startup problems that I couldn't stream, so I was like, all right, I guess I won't stream too much, but now I'm back at it. I'm gonna get some different setups over the next couple weeks too. So I have I'm gonna take all of my stuff with me, like my microphone and stuff, but I'm gonna go to like 3 different locations because I'm like watching people's houses and stuff. So I'm gonna be streaming from random people's houses and like with dogs. Like every house I go to will have different animals at it. So I've got that to look forward to possibly, or it just won't be that different as long as I can get a back cam, All right, so what's this guy complaining about? Is there a way to condense the text spacing so it flows more naturally? Yeah, so I think I know what he's saying. So like it splits up by word. And so like he's basically I think I can replicate this. Sugar, who have you been networking with? If he's still in here. Have you found some big names? Because for a while I was on top. Yeah, get his page. Show him off. Do some it's like a weird brag. It's like it's like, yeah, I met like Oprah's cousin. You know what I mean? Wilbur's. Let's check him out. Who are you, Wilbur's? 2.4K. Jump King. Whoa. Photo video creator. Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday. What's up with people with fixed stream schedules? I'll never understand you guys. Oh, that looks like a nice mic. What? Oh my gosh. That's like PewDiePie coming in and being like, yo, what's up? Same level. That's cool. I've seen a lot of this Jump King thing, and it looks pretty fun. Cool. Yeah. It's driving me insane. I imagine so. It doesn't look like a game that calms you down. You know what I mean? It's not what you want at the end of the day to start relaxing to. It's what you want. I don't even know when you would want it. Maybe if you're like tired and you want to get some energy, some anger energy. So let's do named entity recognition, import some data. And then we can see that everything's messed up. And then we can try to figure out how to fix it. My VODs are just me slowly descending into insanity. Do you know what I have to read for WebSockets, camera sharing, screen sharing? Alex Zam, can you give more information about what you're building? Because you probably don't want to do the low-level APIs to do that stuff yourself. What you have to read. Interesting. Like a book? Let's import Elon Musk tweets. Hey, you too, man. Wait, don't you teach piano lessons? Are you like... Is there like some kid like playing away and then you're like, hold on for a second. And then you like have me going on? Dual tasking? You're in their house, just taking those long bathroom breaks. I got Dane to take a long bathroom break. I think you were there for that. Play some Among Us with us. So this is the weird spacing he's talking about. And then later on he goes on to say he wants raw text without splitting. So, yeah, I think he just wants character. You too, Sugar. Thanks for stopping in. Wow, that's so nice, guys. It's like you don't stream for a little while, then everybody just comes in and they all say hi. Very nice. Very nice. Very pleasant. So it's not that this one is terrible. Like, I don't hate this that much. It seems like pretty reasonable, but I think what we want to do is just allow it to be customized. Like if we let people customize it, that'll be good enough. So to do that, and there's a lot of different like NLP. This would be like an NLP tokenization thing. I don't really know the NLP terminology that much. I want the functionality of Zoom/Skype. But Alex Zam, do you want to build that, or are you trying to like are you trying to do like, for example, you might use that technology to like do multi-streaming or like to, you know, have a chat app or something. Like, are you building an app? Like, trust me when I say you don't want to build Zoom from scratch, right? And the web APIs for that stuff are fairly complicated. It's not something, yeah. If you want to create the next Zoom, that's a pretty big question. All right, so how do we want to tackle this one? I think there's all of that library functionality comes from a submodule called React NLP Annotate. So we'll start there and work backwards to integrate it into the UDT. So yeah, this is React NLP Annotate. It's just the interface. Yeah, okay. Looks pretty simple. So hopefully I already have it on my system somewhere. I felt like I was on drugs this morning because, like, for some reason, my WPM, my words per minute, just went through the roof. You just want to use some APIs to give you some functionalities. But Alex Zam, what are you building, my man? What's the lowdown on the actual deets? Why do you need my password? I wanted my password just to open Atom. Like, for example, if you're trying to integrate it into an application, I've used OBS.Ninja in the past. So this is like a really easy way. You can embed this in an iframe and then you can get some like video conferencing functionality without having to build it. So like OBS.Ninja, if you look up there, GitHub. Like you'd be better off in most cases, you'd be better off integrating with a third-party service. So integrate with Google, integrate with, for Google Hangouts, integrate with Zoom, or integrate with, like OBS Ninja is a pretty easy integration. This is kind of like the hidden gem. Let me see if I can find their docs. Their docs are surprisingly hard to find. They're like buried in here somewhere, but it's really, really good. If you want to build a quick video conferencing app, and it uses peer-to-peer, so you don't even need a server. So it's pretty insane. Wow, I can't find the docs though. How is there no like docs thing? Ooh, did I get a message? I got a message. I'm not gonna. This might be something I can show on stream, but let me check first. Somebody asking me if I'll appear on their podcast. Of course I will, Kyle. Of course. Okay. I'm not going to schedule the time right now, though. Don't you know I'm live streaming? Fool. I'm just kidding. All right, let's get this. Yeah. I feel like I might have been too forceful with Alexam. I was like, you know, maybe I should have linked to a book. Look at the OBS Ninja source code. That's how you do, you know, use web APIs for video conferencing. It's super complicated. The low-level APIs, I mean. Higher-level APIs, not too bad. I think most people, though, like, I know some startups that do video conferencing, and they usually just... they usually just integrate with Zoom. I know a startup that spent a year building a video conferencing part of their application, and then they got so many complaints, and finally they just switched to Zoom. All their users just wanted Zoom. I think they pay Zoom for the API integration. But I also think that there's free ones available. So. All right. Issues. Ooh, somebody made an issue. Nice. Somebody makes a good issue, I like to give them the old thumbs up. This guy's like, if I give it really weird file names, it breaks. Fair. See, this guy's trying to schedule a time. Do it right now. Pre-show. Should I go on a podcast right now, guys? Should I drop stream and go on a podcast? Let's get some background details. You're all gonna partake in this experience. Okay, so his company is Orphic Enterprises. I wouldn't mind being on another podcast, honestly, but it is a little bit, so 4:30. There we go. Give me the Google form. Welcome to the Internet Podcast Survey. Sundays, 6 a.m. through 7:30, panel discussions, interviews. Oh, it's a 1-hour interview. Host. What? Recruiting hosts? Do you have prior experience with broadcasting? You know what? This sounds fun, guys. This sounds fun. I think I might do it. Which will make this my shortest stream ever at 30 minutes. If it had started after I had gotten some viewers, like a little bit later, or even once I had committed to a project, I probably wouldn't do it. But I'm being very sacrificial with the streams today. Also, Twitch keeps showing me a low bitrate, so I really want to investigate like how the stream is coming out. I feel like everything would be frozen or something. I don't know. Streaming tech. Okay, anyway, there's something else relating to tokens. Let me see. Some CSV files don't import all rows. Was this one related to tokens? Like somebody was complaining about the tokenization. Yeah, this guy. So he said, I want to tag your, like yours. Yeah, he wants the Twitter thing to be combined in there. Fair enough. Custom tokenization, and then there's this issue. So somebody else literally worked on this. Yeah, nice. The relevant file yeah. Nice. Okay. That basically solves the issue. Is this a bot? All right, I'm gonna give this guy my email. All right, shortest stream ever. Well, I'll stay until it actually starts. For funsies. What's a good email for you? You know what? I'm gonna give him something. Cool. Wow, super short stream. So I'm gonna do some YouTube videos later this week, is the plan. Do a couple YouTube videos, just to work on that content creation skills. I have no idea what this is gonna be about. This website isn't very clear. Like, I don't know what this company does. Orphic Enterprises. I don't know what they do. Yeah, who knows? But it's only an hour. I feel like a really, really good podcast will do like a 3 or 4 hour interview if you want like really, really good stuff, because then you can cut it up and get like a good hour and a half out of it. So this one's gonna be pretty chillax. But anyway, this gives me the instructions for doing this. So multitasking, podcast scheduling. Nice. I gotta talk to Streamlabs, okay? Because I paid for them. I paid them $20, and I expect to be able to multi-stream with them, but they didn't do it. It did not work. And I'd say I'm a little upset. Okay, so source/string to sequence. This is where it's converted, and there's a regex given in there to do the separation, the tokenization. So one thing I'm really worried about is you can't just use regex to tokenize NLP. Like, tokenization algorithms can be really complicated, and sometimes they even use like properties of English, or whatever language they're in. And they probably don't work in every language. So this should really be more of like a function. So maybe we'll switch the prototype completely and allow a function to be provided. Yeah. And then we'll put custom functions in UDT. So that's basically what I want to do with this one. We can start prototyping by running Yarn Storybook, which should eventually, when this finishes, give me a browser window that'll let me debug stuff. So they said, when does it start? It's Wednesday. So today's Wednesday, 10 through 11 a.m. CST. What's CST? So I feel like he's giving me the wrong time here. Oh, there's a 30-minute pre-recording dry run. I don't know what this is about, guys. All I know is I can talk about nothing. So I'm not worried about like randomly appearing on a podcast. I am worried I'll be dehydrated for the podcast. Like, I gotta make sure or hungry, right? And then if I'm hungry, I'm gonna rush through the content of the podcast. So I gotta make sure I've got some food in me, stuff like that. But a lot of people are starting podcasts now. You can't get too excited about a podcast appearance because there's a lot of people doing podcasts nowadays, and they're not always, they don't always have the audience yet. And if they're inviting some random open source person, they may not have the audience yet. You just don't know. Okay. All right. So it looks like we could start from this sequence annotator story. Unless maybe I'm trying to find like the simplest component that breaks up the text. Document? Does document? Yeah, document breaks it up. So this might be a good place to start, the document component. Is there another component that's even simpler? One thing I hate about Storybook is it's like, oh, you have an upgrade available, and you have to click it or else it doesn't disappear. I've actually thought about doing that in the universal data tool. He asked for my email, but he didn't send me an email. Okay. Couple thought threads going on here. All right, so we've got this document element. Let's see if we can pull that up. Oh. Oh. What's going on there? Can't open files. Everything's broken. I need to just like reinstall everything. Oh my gosh. I can't open a file. I bet this has something to do with my login keyring. All right, let's debug Adam. No error either. Come on, buddy. Maybe it'll show me an error if I... Oh, life, you know? Just can't be productive some days, despite all attempts. All right, we're gonna open VS Code. I've been forced. My hand has been forced. Get out of here. Enough with the notifications. What is this page? All right. Components. Document. Still no email. I don't know if this podcast is going to happen. Maybe I will be able to have a full 8-hour stream. Oh, what am I looking at? This is too big of a file. This is just a document file. Why is this so big? Ooh, too many words. How do I don't know VS Code hotkeys. How do I hide this? Get out of here. There we go. Oh, we got some red. What's in red? Showing me some red? Why is that in red? Type annotations can only be used in TypeScript files, but I'm using Flow. You dummy. VS Code, you dumb. Wow, there's a lot going on here. We've got a container, sequence item. Okay, so I think what happens is the string that's passed into the document. We should actually look at the document story. So what is actually being put in here? Okay, so a sequence is pre-generated before it's put in there. So we should be able to put a character sequence in. So let's make a quick story just to test that character sequences actually work. Okay. So let's do character sequence. See where that takes us. So if we split with empty string, that'll just split it into characters, I think. So that's it. What does that look like? So we got a new story, character sequence, cannot read trim of undefined. I thought that's how you did it. Hold on, let me move this. Okay. Let's try it out in a terminal real quick. When in doubt, grep it out. Okay, ASD.split. Yeah, see? You didn't believe me. It's the truth. You split empty string, you get a bunch of characters. It's magic. This line Oh, I see. It's supposed to be an object. I was a bit too hasty there. Okay, so I'm now getting a link to a Google Hangout. So I guess it's going to be in a Google Hangout, which is probably going to mess up my microphone. So this might not be super entertaining, guys. And it doesn't look like this podcast is live. It looks like it's going to be edited and maybe not released for months and months and months. But at 5:30. What time is it now? Oh, it's in 5 minutes. All right, then I'm going to call it off. It's off, everybody. Thank you for joining for my shortest stream ever, but I'm going to do some podcasting. Ooh, it's going to be an hour and a half. That's fine. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this very short adventure. I learned how to dual stream, so that's good. Which pod? I don't know. No, I do know. Hold on. Oh, there's a lot of people in this podcast, evidently. What is this? Anti-capitalism. Hold on. He gave me the name of it. He's saying it's called Welcome to the Internet. All right, so we'll see. Anyway, I got to go to the bathroom before this thing starts. So thanks for joining me. Very abrupt stop. This doesn't look to be live. I don't know what's going to be in this talk. It's probably going to be very silly, but yeah, we'll pick this up soon. Maybe later tonight. See ya. I will hydrate. Neuralink's good to see you as well.